Woo! Just finished up at the gym. First gym session back home at the new home base. If you don't know this already, but these next 9 months, I'm going to be living at home with the parents until my girlfriend's lease is like over in the next 9 months. So August 2026, it looks like. And after that, move down to San Diego together and just start the new lifestyle together. So honestly, at first I had a pretty negative mindset about living back home with the parents, like, oh, I'm coming back home and whatnot. It's a step back. But hold on, let me just readjust this. Now that I think about it, it's really just a step in the right direction. It's just me taking a nice step back to build up the business, focus on myself, not have as much distractions as I did living on my own. And yeah, I just can't wait to see what kind of progress I can make in these next 9 months, honestly. And that's kind of what this whole video is going to be about, is just detailing what that's going to be looking like, and also just whatever else comes to my mind. This is just a raw talk video. I just literally just picked up the camera, decided to start talking because I don't know, I'm just in a good mood. And honestly, I'm just excited about the future, especially with today being the first day, a great start to the day. Mom's birthday. Gonna pick up some donuts. I got her gift already back at home too. We're going out for dinner, so I'll give it to her then. And yeah, just a great starting day. With the fitness coaching business stuff, the money, it's not going to be where I want it right now, but eventually over time it's going to. So I actually just went to my gym and inquired about a job. So I'm meeting up with someone else today to see what kind of positions they're opening up, and just kind of just look around. Nothing too crazy, nothing to take my mind off of this fitness coaching business, because this is obviously my priority, is building up my business and just becoming the best man that I can become these next 9 months, because that's what the lifestyle is all about. Not some gym job or whatnot, but just need something to put some food on the table, get some money in the pocket. Parents are asking for some rent each and every month that they're gonna collect and put it for my down payment, or give it back to me for my down payment. So not really rent, it's more so just proving to them yeah, I'm not just effing around this entire time. And once the fitness coaching business, once you start making more consistent funds a month, get more consistent clients, as we're slowly but surely going to start doing, then going to quit this job potentially and then go all in on this again. But for now, I'm just in the growth phase. I've only been doing this since started this whole posting consistently since May 30th, and really took this seriously. I've done this whole coaching stuff for a long time. My first ever coaching experiences, and I was way underqualified for this, but I had these 2 coworkers at my first ever job working at Blaze Pizza. If you don't know about this, I'm not sure if it's only in California where I'm from, or if it's across the states, but it's like Subway for pizza, where you choose your toppings and whatnot. And I had 2 coworkers who went to the same gym as me, which that's the same gym I actually just got back from. So it's a bit nostalgic coming back into it, the first ever gym I stepped foot in, and now I'm still there 3, almost 4 years later. Anyway, I was 6 months into my lifting journey, and what they they saw I made some progress or whatever. I really did. No, it wasn't 6 months in. I think it was a year or something afterwards. It could have been 6 months in. Whatever it was, they saw I made a little bit of progress. I don't know what they saw, but I guess they did. And they wanted me to coach them. So that was my first ever money made online. They sent me a Zelle payment for a couple weeks of coaching. Didn't make it a full-time thing, as they didn't have the money for it. But I helped them out. I gave them some advice on what they can do on their own, and they made some pretty good progress. So that was my first ever coaching experience. Completely underqualified, by the way, but that's besides the point. What even was I talking about? Just these next 9 months, I just get to really just hone in on my craft, build me up as a man. Michael Moran is my actual name. He didn't know my last name is Moran. And just become the best version of me. Either today, tomorrow, tonight, I'm not gonna be able to with my mom's dinner, but tomorrow I'm gonna check out this martial arts gym as well, because I've always wanted to pick up a martial arts. I tried boxing 3 years ago, but as you know from my stories, is that my mental health was at its lowest, where I just couldn't take on anything new. Every time I tried something new, I had this negative mindset, oh, I'm such a failure, I'm a loser at this, blah 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 blah. And that just, I made no progress in my boxing, because I just didn't have the mental capacity back then to learn or to even take on the new skill. But now, as you can tell, I'm a lot more upbeat, happier. You know, I do my gratitude journal in the morning. I'm just stacking up wins throughout the day, and overall just have a more positive outlook, forward-thinking mindset on life that allows me to want to take in, you know, more experiences. So I want to try out Muay Thai tomorrow. I could do boxing, but I don't know. I could be wrong, but it feels a little bit too basic for me. I want to try it like Muay Thai. Like, it seems like honestly kind of terrifying being kicked in the face or something, but maybe that's what I need. You know, they're probably not going to do that to me. Maybe not. We'll see. Maybe I'll document that over time. But I do want to get into Muay Thai, especially these next 9 months, and really just hone in on that, because I've always wanted to feel more confident with my fists. Like, I know I can punch someone, but, you know, I want to have that confidence to be able to like walk in like a room and know that, like, you know, if anything does go down, I'm ready. Like, of course, if someone pulls out a gun, I might be screwed, but at the same time, I just want to have that confidence, and to have, you know, like that, be able to like channel my energy into something else. I mean, these past, 8 years I've dedicated to running, and already, like, I've been kind of bored of that. Like, I don't know if you saw my shorts or not, but I just ran a 5K yesterday in 17:46, which I could have gone faster. My goal earlier this year was to break 16, but honestly, I kind of been falling out of love with running competitively. Like, I still run because I love being outside. I love like running with other people, but in terms of like competition, I've been doing this my past 8 years of living. Like, all 4 years of high school, my first year of college, in community college, I ran competitively. And, you know, I got back into it a little bit with like triathlon and other races and stuff like that. And early this year, running a 16:46 5K was pretty insane at 155 pounds versus when I was like 130 pounds in high school. So, you know, I just want to try new things. I want to try out new things and see what else I can do. Like, of course, I can be like known as like the runner guy and whatnot. Like, I'm still like running pretty fast. Like, I did no speed work for this 5K. I just did like 3 runs a week of like anywhere from like 8 to 12 miles, and still ran 17:46. Did it hurt? Did I puke? Was I not in the best shape ever? Yes, and my legs still hurt from that, which they never really do. But, you know, like, I'm still happy to be in that kind of shape and still like super grateful. At the same time, I think it's time to now expand my horizons these next 9 months. And I think Muay Thai will be the one of the things I can start to do. On top of maybe starting a new job at a gym. You know, I've worked at my school gym, but maybe working at my other gym would be kind of cool as well. Maybe try out a sales position, or try out a front desk position. Maybe personal training, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like that'd be a lot juggling between like in-person and online clients. And once my fitness coaching business online does take off, I wouldn't want to leave these guys because that'd be super screwed up. You know, so that's kind of what I want to focus on. It's just cutting out all the distractions, building up me to the best man that I can become. You know, of course, spending time with like family as much as I can as well. Girlfriend, visit her at least once, like 1 weekend a month, if not bi-weekly. But overall, I'm just gonna take these next 9 months as a chance to really just take a breath, step back, and really hone in on building out the business, getting to that goal of getting like the clients, focusing like fulfillment, and changing lives, honestly. And overall, being able to make a lifestyle off of this so I can actually move down to San Diego and not be screwed the second I get down there. So, a lot of work, and it definitely takes a lot of accountability, but over time, through my personal development, going to the gym, and being like adding in structure throughout my life, you know, time blocking out my days like the man that I want to become and living to that, I've built a pretty good skill of discipline, but I want to really master that as well, keep building that up as well. So, let's see, 9 minutes into the video, I'm not really sure what else to talk about, but I think that's a great start right there. It's just, I just can't wait to see what these next 9 months will be and just keep documenting my journey. So anyway, that's pretty much a little life update.